Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how to automate different type of drop-downs in Cypress. Some of the drop-downs have the select tag and some of them don't have. We call them as Bootstrap drop-downs. Sometimes we see static drop-downs, dynamic drop-downs and auto-suggest drop-downs. So firstly, we are going to start with the normal drop-down in Cypress with the select tag. For this, we are going to visit this website, that is Selenium Automation Practice Form. So before starting, we'll go to our VS Code. We'll be creating a file in the E2E folder named as dropdown.cy.js. In this file, we'll create our describe block, dropdowns. Then inside the dropdowns, we'll create our it block. It is regarding dropdown with select tab. Arrow function. Yeah. So firstly, we'll be visiting our website, that is cy.visit, and the URL of our website. I'm pasting over here. After that, over here, after visiting this website, this is our drop down. That is the continents. So right clicking on this and then inspecting this drop down, we have we'll be selecting name equal to continents as a locator. Yeah, so it is giving one-on-one result. That means it's unique, so we can select it as our locator. I'll be copying that and ui dot get and then the value of the locator. So basically, in the normal drop down with the select tag, we'll just write cy dot get and the value of that locator of that drop down, and then dot select the value which we are going to select. So over here in this website, I want to select Europe. Let's say Europe. So I'll be writing cy.get locator dot select Europe. Okay, so we'll be pressing Control S for saving that, and in our terminal, I'll be running the command npx cypress open. Chrome. Our drop down spec. So here we are visiting to our website, and as we can see here, the content in the contents, by default there's Asia, and as we have selected Europe, so it should be Europe. Yeah, so as we can see now, the contents has been changed from Asia to Europe over here. As we can see, before it was Asia and after it is Europe. So, as we can see, our test case has been approved. That means we got to know how to work with select tag in dropdowns. So now we'll be working upon the dropdowns without the select tag. So we'll be creating another it block, dropdown without select tag. And in this, I'll be like, I want to skip the previous one, so I'll be writing skip. So it will be directly running this it block that is without the select tab. So for this, I'll be working on the website that is dummytickets.com. So in this website, I'll be copying the URL first. I'll be visiting this website in the cy.visit. This is our URL. Then in a website in the cy.visit, in the billing details, I am having this drop down named as country. So by I'll be inspecting this, inspecting our drop down, and in this, as we can see, this drop down does not contain the select tag. So these type of drop downs are called as bootstrap drop downs without the select tag. So I'll be finding the locator of this drop down. I'll that is I'll be selecting ID as my locator. Yeah, it is giving one-on-one result. So I'll be copying that. cy.get. Dot. So in this drop down, after clicking our drop down, the next step is I have to type in the search box. So I have to again click on the locator of this search box, this particular search box. So I'll be identifying the input box, and over here I'll be selecting with the class that is this. Let's see it unique or not. I'll be copying that. Yeah, it is giving one-on-one result. So that means this locator is unique for this input box. So I'll be writing cy.visit, visiting the website dot check. So we have done it like we have clicked this drop down. After clicking, we have clicked this input box, and over there in this input box, we have to type, let's say, Italy. We have to type Italy inside this box. So over here, till this, after clicking the input box, I want to add Italy inside that input box. So I have clicked this drop down. I have to select the locator of this particular input box. So in this input box, I'll be finding the locator with the class. As you can see, it is giving one-on-one result to us. It is unique. So I'll be considering as my locator cy.get the locator dot. I have to type Italy inside that. So type Italy, and the process is not finished till now. After typing Italy inside it, I have to press the enter key also. So with the help of keyboard actions, I can do it like dot I enter. So by using this, I'll be able to press the enter key. So let's save a file, Control S, and I'll be running npx cypress open E2E testing Chrome drop down. As here we have skipped our first test case, so it will be starting with the second test case, that is drop down without the select tag. Here we are visiting to our website, that is dummyticket.com. So here we have typed Italy inside it, and the test case has approved. So in this way it has changed from India to Italy. This way we can work on the drop downs without the select tag. So now sometimes we see drop downs which will provide us auto suggestions, and those suggestions are not static every time. We are done with drop down with the select tag, drop down without the select tag, and now we'll be working upon the auto suggest drop downs. For this, I'll be again writing skip for this test case and creating a new it block. It auto suggest drop down. So over here, we'll be first visiting to our website. So for that, we'll be writing cy.visit, and this time we are taking the website, that is wikipedia.org. We'll be copying the link of this and then pasting in this. We'll be visiting wikipedia.org. Now, over here inside our website, we see a drop down, and this is auto suggest drop down. Here, it will give some suggestions, like for example, we are typing Delhi. So it will give all the messages related to the Delhi. In autosuggest dropdowns, we get the same values after search every time. So once you search for some string, it will give you some suggestions. So if after some time I'll be writing again Delhi, so it would be giving the same number of results repeatedly. So in the autosuggest dropdowns, the values after searching doesn't change. So for performing this, I'll be finding the locator of this dropdown. In this, I'll be selecting by ID, that is search input, and this ID is unique. cy.get locator dot type Delhi, and after typing Delhi, suppose like we have typed Delhi over here, I want to select, let's say, uh, Delhi University. Let's say this. So for that, I'll be finding the locator that is common for all of the output fields for this search. So let's say I'll be selecting Delhi. Inside the div tag, inside the any of the anchor tag in the div, in the h3, there's the class, this suggestion title. This is the common locator that is present in all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 results. So in this, if suppose I want to select, let's say, Delhi capitals, so for that I'll be selecting this locator, cy.get the locator. For that, now I'll be using dot contains method, and in the contains I'll be passing the value which I want to be as output, that is Delhi capitals. So I'll be writing Delhi capitals dot click. So we'll be saving, Control S, npx cypress open. We are visiting wikipedia.org. We are visiting our website, and it has selected Delhi capitals in the drop down. See, visit, we are getting the locator, typing Delhi inside this, then contains Delhi capitals. Here we can see that, and then clicking Delhi capitals, and then page is loading and the page is named as Delhi capitals. In this way, we can automate the auto suggest drop downs. And now we are done with three types of drop downs, that are select with the select tag, without the select tag, and auto suggest drop down. And the last and the fourth one is the dynamic drop down. In the dynamic drop down, firstly we'll create it block, dynamic drop down. We'll be again writing skip. It's up to us, we can write skip for all of the test cases, or we can just completely write it dot only, and with the only we'll be running only this particular it block. We can avoid writing it dot skip again and again. It will simply run this particular it block. So in the dynamic drop down, it is basically dynamic in nature, because whatever suggestion it is going to it is going to give, they are more dynamic in nature. So let's see how it works. So with the help of google.com, we'll be taking google.com. So whatever I'm going to write in this search box, it is going to give new suggestions after every time. So it is a dynamic drop down. I'll be right clicking this. Firstly, I'll be visiting this website, that is google.com. I'll be writing cy.visit, then the inspect on this search box. I'll be finding the unique locator for this search box. I'll be selecting title equal to search, and yeah, it's unique. I'll be copying this locator, cy.get. In this Google, in this search box, Cypress tutorial, in this. So after typing Cypress tutorial, we can just save. I have to type Cypress TUT, and I have to select the option this from this. For this, I have to find the location of this particular, and yeah, here it is the unique class. I'll be writing cy.get dot click, then npx cypress open, e2e testing, drop down. I have to write it dot only after this, then save. We are visiting google.com, typing Cypress tutorial, and it is selecting the Cypress tutorial value. As we can see, here we have written Cypress tutorials, and we have passed the locator of this Cypress tutorial field, and after that we are clicking on that, and it is taking us to the new page, that is the Cypress tutorial. So that's all about the drop downs in the Cypress. Hopefully you'll find this helpful. Thank you everyone.